ACI Technical Committee documents are developed through our consensus-based process in which the technical committees write a document, they ballot the document, then send it in to the Technical Activities Committee, also known as TAC, for their review. TAC will then decide if the committee can further process the publication and proceed with publication, or if it needs to go back to the committee for resubmission. The document, if it is in mandatory language, then the document will need to go through ACI standardization process, which is our most rigorous consensus-based process. During this time, the document is open for the public to comment for 45 days. At the end of the 45 days, the comments are sent back to the committee, and the committee will need to respond to all those comments, change their document accordingly, ballot all those changes, and then submit it back to staff for further processing and publication. Our documents are printed in both hard copy and in electronic formats in PDF and for ebooks. The MCP is the Manual of Concrete Practice. It is published annually and it contains most of ACI's current and active documents. If a full document is not listed in the MCP, then the synopsis of that document will be listed.
ACI publishes the Concrete Structural Journal and the Concrete Materials Journal. What we try to do with our journals is include all of the leading edge technical research on the field, in the field of concrete structures and concrete materials. One of the great things about our journals is access is both in print and digital format. So educators, students, researchers, professors, engineers, contractors, anyone looking for this information can either subscribe to the journals as part of their membership benefits, get access to the journals, or purchase the articles individually.
Well, the International Concrete Abstracts Portal is a collection of all of ACI's periodicals, publications, conference proceedings, everything basically that ACI has is abstracted in this area. It's a primary resource also of a collection of abstracts from other concrete-related associations from around the world that are ACI international partners. It's a place where you can go and look at all of the everything that's been published on concrete, basically. Go out there and take a look at it. It's one of our most popular areas on the ACI website. You can, if you have access to a periodical subscription from ACI, you can access all of the back issues for that publication through the portal. So it provides just a huge amount of information going back to the very beginning of ACI. All that information is archived out there, and if you want to go paperless, it's certainly a great option to eliminate a lot of hard copy that you might have. If you want to switch to the electronic journal, it's a great way to do that as well. I think people should definitely check it out. We find that when people start using it, they really find it valuable.
Concrete International is the magazine for the Institute, for the American Concrete Institute. Our primary purpose, as is the purpose of the Institute, is to help people better use concrete, better apply concrete. So we get information from a number of different trade associations. We get it from our own members. We get papers from professors. We get articles from contractors that tell about what they've done. We get product information from companies, and we try to put that all together in a curated form so people can see how to better utilize concrete. We're available digitally. We're also available in paper form. We have a flipped version on our website. It can be accessed either through the homepage at concrete.org, or it can be accessed through our individual standalone website, concreteinternational.com. CI is important to the industry for a number of reasons. One is that the information is curated. We try to make sure that we can back up everything that's in the magazine. It's also important because it communicates to almost everybody that is involved in the industry. So if we get an article from a contractor, it's communicated to an engineer. That can play a big role in eliminating disputes in the future, and it can make things go easier for the contractor and for the engineer. We get an article from a researcher, we try to put it into a form that anybody can read, that engineers can immediately apply, and then the same goes for other people that use the concrete. So yes, we communicate to a lot of different people. We try to put it into a form that they can put to use almost immediately. So I think that's why we're important as a magazine.